So my name's Harrison Ward, I live in the Lake District. I'm also known as Foodie. I basically sort of do a lot of outdoor cooking, taking sort of restaurant style meals and reproducing those on minimal equipment in remote locations. I've also got sort of quite a bit of an interesting backstory, I guess. The life I lead now wasn't quite the life I used to lead, and about sort of 3.5 years ago it sort of all quite changed dramatically. I'd been sort of a sufferer of depression sort of since puberty really, so throughout my sort of teenage years. Didn't really reveal it to any sort of family friends, kept it as my thing. I didn't want to bring other people down with my problems, so hid it away. At about 18 I got a job sort of working in a pub. It wasn't only I was working in this place, I was going out for a drink every night. By the time I got to university I was drinking about 15 pints a day. It was a bit kid in a sweet shop, if you will. By 20 sort of university again is falling right to the wayside. And at this point I was drinking well over 20 pints a day, or we're sort of even 20, 25 plus. I'd taken up smoking by this point as well, so I was smoking 20 to 40 a day. And I'd also ballooned to about 22 stone, so it was just me going through my day-to-day life, just really drinking myself to oblivion, just to sort of escape these sort of thoughts that my own mind was producing. So depression initially had brought alcohol into my life as what I saw as a medicine, and really it turned out to become my poison. I somehow met a girlfriend at the time, and I suppose initially out of love for this girl, I had to basically vow to quit alcohol and vow to quit smoking. And there was an outpouring of support, and one of my best friends, Ryan, turned up on my doorstep and he said, "We're going to go for a walk." And took me into the Lake District and basically frog marched me up one of these mountains. So we went up Blencathra, one of the higher ones in the lakes, and something just clicked in me. I don't know, it was like a new addiction had been ignited, sort of thing, that I was up the top now, and I knew I really had a passion for this sort of thing, and it almost felt like this climbing of the mountain, this struggle, this sort of challenge of going up, felt a bit like the physical manifestation of what I'd gone through with my mental health battles. I've always loved cooking, I've always loved the sort of culture behind it, the fact that food brings people together, sort of thing. And it got to the point where I guess I just wanted to start taking that passion out into my new passion, which was outdoors. So I'll give anything a go. I mean, I've generally got plenty of offers from friends and peers to go out hiking with me to get these sort of meals I do out there. I think it's just taking little small steps of progress that eventually become larger steps. So really you're never going to just turn around and suddenly be at the top of these mountain summits or be at the end of a marathon line. You've got to start somewhere. But as long as you're making the effort, you're making more effort than the person sat on the sofa at home. So it's a start.